Holy cannoli, the Golden State Warriors are the NBA champions, and we will hear from Steph, Clay, and Dre about their accomplishment.
What does it mean to you to finally get this Finals MVP?
It means we won. It means we took advantage of the opportunity getting back here. And I mean, I hear all the conversations, I hear all the chatter. We hear all the chatter. At the end of the day, it's about what we do on the floor. Ain't got to talk about it, just got to go do it. And this one hits different. This one hits different for sure.
To come here and get a win is awesome. I appreciate this fan base. They brought incredible energy. Got to give kudos to them. But we did what we do. Welcome back to the Warriors Invitational, baby.
It's crazy. I'm on cloud 109 right now. At least I don't even know what to say.
Jalen, this trio of Steph, Clay, and Dre now have 4 championships in 8 years. What does this mean in terms of their legacy?
Don't forget about Iggy. He won a Finals MVP. In all seriousness, the word that comes to mind for me is just iconic. And you know, like, as somebody that grew up the son of a former player that I never met, I always enjoy seeing Steph's interactions with Dale and Gary Payton II's with the OG the Glove and Clay with Michael Thompson. And I bring that up because the greatest teams in the history of the NBA, the Bill Russell Celtics, who won 11 in 13 years. Magic and Kareem won 5 in 8 years. Michael Jordan won 6 in 8 years after taking 2 years off. Like the greatness of Tim Duncan, who amassed 5 championships over his career. How about Shaq and Kobe, who had a three-peat and then went on to win 1 and 2 without each other. As Shaq went on to Miami and Kobe stayed in LA to win 2. And then LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh. And I bring those 3 up because you remember their press conference when they said not 5, not 6, not 7? And I look back at that situation, they did win 2 in 4 years, but I want to salute this trio because they're doing what we thought the Miami Heat trio were going to do. Is that fair?
That's fair to say.
And Steph Curry's the anchor to that. And for Clay to have injuries in back-to-back seasons and, you know, work in the finals, I was there both times he got injured. I was there when KD got injured. And to watch how Bob Myers and their organization carefully crafted players like Jordan Poole and turn him into a rotation player who plays big minutes in the playoffs, gonna get a big deal. He was in the G League last year. How about Gary Payton II, who I mentioned already, who's played basketball all over the world, and Steph Curry calls him the biggest 6'2" guard in the league because that's the challenges he needed to overcome to prove he was a defensive stopper and even had injury this postseason. How about Wiggins, who is considered an underachiever with the Cavs, with the Timberwolves? They parlay him for D'Angelo Russell. He starts in the All-Star game, becomes one of the worst players in the league after the All-Star break. He couldn't make a 3. He couldn't make a free throw. They eased Steph and Clay back in, Draymond back in. How about Steve Kerr? Kuminga didn't even get minutes in the finals. He's the future. How about Wiseman? He was injured. He's the future. So they're appreciating their position as 4-time champions, but they've also plotted their promotion, like Ricky Rose would say, in putting themselves in position for what's next. So this big 3 has put themselves in a position to be discussed amongst the all-time greats for what they accomplished, and clearly the driving force has and will be Stephen Curry.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.